Well, week 2 sucked.
Yeah, we didn't play well either.
Oh no! Like what? You guys didn't break 60 this week?
No, we did not. We weren't even close. What do you mean?
We'll get to that when we get to that. We got to check our board tonight too. By the way, because I think shit kind of got a little topsy turvy in there for a minute. Because I want to say you picked Florida to win.
I don't want to enable. I'm trying to look at it now. Okay.
The one from last. Did I send you the one from last week?
I picked Florida to win.
I want to say you picked Tennessee. What's up, Chris? How's it going, buddy?
No, actually, I picked Pitt because I said I refused to pick. No.
And I picked Tennessee, didn't I? What up? What up, Venom?
I guess I don't know.
What up, Dominique? How you doing, darling? Yeah. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Tell you a little funny story. This guy, Chris Billions, right here, okay? He does this chip challenge. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
We in here.
Better late than never, bro. Better late than never.
Only a minute and 45 seconds, but we all good.
Dude, so Chris Billions decides he's going to do this fucking this one chip challenge, right? And the whole time he's doing this challenge, he's sitting there and you just see his fat fucking cheeks up here. Just he's like, it's not that bad. And then boom, bloodshot fucking red. He's already pink. So he's just bloodshot red. And he's like, yeah, it's getting hot. Yeah, it's getting really hot. Motherfucker, just like out of nowhere, dude. It just like hit him like a sack of bricks, dude. And he was sitting there. He sat there for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, losing his mind. And then he turns around and he's like, it was bad. It was bad. It was real bad, this, that, and the other. And then he says, don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. He's like, because I'm throwing up. I can't stop throwing up, this, that, and the other. I'm just sitting there thinking like, Jesus Christ, man.
That's too funny.
All right, so my phone's going to start being stupid, and I bet one of my kids unplugged my charger, and I'm just, yeah. All right, come on. Let's go ahead. Get it out the way. Talk your bullshit. Talk your bullshit. Struggle win.
Struggle win.
Let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Struggle win.
You can't even put the horns down, man. You can't.
But I can because we won.
Barely. But we all know Joe Dirt would have stayed.
Barely. So let me ask you a question. If a motherfucker's shooting at you and they miss you, does it matter whether they missed you or if they barely missed you? Because if they barely fucking missed you, it still means they missed you.
That's a terrible analogy. That's terrible.
And it's like you. I know y'all seen Fred. I know you've seen Fast and Furious. That's like your Fred. I mean, you've seen whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Yeah. Our record still has one of those.
And one of those. Really got to say is the only thing I want to say is Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
Look. See, she's right. She don't even watch sports, bro. She's talking about a win is a win. The fuck. Come on, man.
If I'm playing Alabama the rest of the season, I'm throwing deep on Kool-Aid side.
Your boys was handsy.
All right.
The hands.
All right. So look. So we all know. So everybody knows, obviously that yeah, we had a lot of uncharacteristic fouls and shit. We had a lot of shit happen with us yesterday. But we also know that was some shitty officiating, man. And everybody knows you can't You can't even deny it. It's not an excuse. Not an excuse. It is what it is. It's the God's honest truth. That was some of the most shitty officiating I've ever seen in my life, dude. And anybody that and anybody would have watched that game would have been like, how much motherfucking Texas paid them zebras, dude? Because I mean, some of it was legit. Like there was a lot of uncharacteristic fouls, but what y'all aren't listening or thinking about, when is the last time you see Bama play a game that shitty?
Ooh, they said the last time they put it on TV, they said 2007.
So it's a decade. It's been over a decade. So we haven't played that bad in decades. We played the worst game we've had in decades, and guess what? We still won.
Y'all got to tighten up, though, man. Y'all got to tighten up. SEC.
Hey, man, it's growing pains, bro. It's growing pains.
No.
Yeah. It's fucking growing pains, bro. That's all it is.
No.
How do you?
No. See, I got to stop right there because I'm going to go back to what you told me last year.
Okay, go ahead.
You told me the same thing. I gave you the growing pains pass. I gave you that. And you told me in the offseason that we're going to be badass. They're going to be better and more experienced. Sure. That's not what I saw at all. It's the same shit that
Really?
last year.
Really?
Yeah, come on, man. Are you serious?
Okay. So here's my question. When you take your motherfucking car out to the track for the very first time and race it, do you expect to be out there and be the fastest son of a bitch on the track? Or do you expect to get out there and hope for the best and then fix whatever needs to be fixed?
No, it's called practice and dialing it in. You had
practice and dialing it in. Okay, so how do you know? So how do you know when you need to dial something in unless you're tested and challenged?
But you had a practice game the first week when you put up 55.
Okay, against who though?
But that no.
Do you feel like you made leaps and bounds with the practice game you guys played the other day? No. Motherfucking Sanford.
No.
So that doesn't you don't learn shit unless you're tested.
But the thing about it is what you had in week one is, if we're going with a racing analogy, what you had in week one was your test and your dial-in day.
Fucking what? You're driving a motherfucking rice burner and everybody else is driving motherfucking Vegas, bro. I mean, like shit-ass cars. Come on, man. You in a motherfucking Dodge Charger. You driving a motherfucking Dodge Charger talking about, man, I just beat the shit out this Pinto. My car's the shit. And then next week you lining up against the motherfucking Corvette. What you think's about to happen?
That is a no. No.
You can say whatever you want about Texas, but Texas is very underrated. And I stand corrected from last week. I said last week we were going to eat Texas's motherfucking lunch. Hell no.
All of y'all said that. Every Bama fan.
Every motherfucking Bama out there said that. But guess what? We stood corrected. Huh?
But now Texas is underrated.
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I watched that game, and they're very.
And even you said it yourself. You said Bama's gonna have Texas easy.
Yeah, it should have been easy. That's
okay. So I was wrong, and so were you. And we were both wrong about it. Because why? Because Texas ain't what the fuck we thought they were.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, y'all were so undisciplined. So undisciplined. Forget the calls.
Again, man. Second game of the year, man. You gotta kiss a few fucking frogs before you find a prince, Fred.
You gotta give Quinn Ewers, you gotta give Quinn Ewers his flowers, man, because
what up, Hutch?
That kid played his ass off until he got injured. And it's all could have been if he would have got injured. What could have been? But he played off. You can't
sitting here, and me and Fred were talking about it earlier. Sitting here saying, if that kid would have been in, I'm not going to say we would have lost, but I'm going to definitely say that it would have been a different game. Chris Billings, you're a fucking Tennessee fan, bro. You don't, man. You You did the fucking one chip challenge, bro. Don't you go in there and worry about that bleeding fucking colon right now. Don't be worrying about Bama.
But
you worry about not burning your motherfucking bathroom down, bro.
Well, here's my thing though. This is what you said last year. They were going to be more disciplined and more experienced. You even said that team last year had a self-entitlement because they were Alabama and they wore the jersey.
Absolutely.
But they did the same thing last weekend though.
But when they were so let me ask you this. When they were running off the field and you're talking about discipline, they were running off the field throwing down the horns. What section were they throwing the horns down to?
I have no idea.
The student section.
Yeah, but
did you see them throwing shit at Bama? They were throwing shit at them before the game. They were throwing shit at them after the game. They were throwing shit at them at halftime.
Fans are going to be fans, and that is a security issue.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't agree with that at all, but that is a security issue. However,
yeah, but I mean, you know, what the fuck?
Dang.
Show enough. They show enough got their prison purse fucking stuff.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson is one word: overrated. But he pissed his pants in the fourth quarter. Hate to say it, chomp bitches. Anywho,
I'm screaming "Go Big Blue," baby. I was screaming "Go Big Blue" all day yesterday, man. I hate Florida, dude. Like I can't stand Florida. I think Florida's up there with fucking Tennessee and Auburn. Like I'd rather watch fucking figure skating than watch Florida win a game.
Levi, the Kentucky quarterback. He's actually legit. I will give him that.
Yeah.
It has grit.
Yo, what was the final score with Auburn and San Jose State?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God, man. What are they doing? How do you get worse on your second year, bro?
Because they won't take out TJ Finley. With Robbie Ashford there, I guarantee you they're a different team. But they refuse to take that oak tree out known as TJ Finley. All he does is just runs like the damn Tin Man. Like he's so stiff, don't have no kind of fluidity to his game. So he's just like.
He said Gators got their prison purse stuffed. Fucking Hutch.
So I mean, enough about y'all. Y'all played a shitty game and you were undisciplined. That's just what it was. That's what it was.
But they are number one in the coaches poll.
But that's the thing, though, man. There was a lot of stupid mental errors, but you're not looking at the spectrum of what the fuck really went on with that game. You know, you got to think about it. 5 of the 8 people that left Bama for Texas were part of our coaching staff. So there's 5 people on Texas's staff that know the ins and outs of Bama's program. Is it or is it not? Right or wrong?
I mean,
yeah,
it's true.
Dan Lanning knew our defense and offense too, and look what the hell happened.
But here's the deal, though. So you got a coach that knows the ins and outs. Because let's think about it. Sark was Saban's right-hand man. How many years? And then he turns around and he's over there at Texas. He's over there at Texas, and he knows our offense. He knows our defense. And then what happens too? You got 3 fucking players over there. Guess what them players know? They know your plays. They know your offense. They know your defense. They know everything. So for me to think that Texas wasn't going to be a challenge with them knowing everything about us, that was a fucking joke. And I should have known better.
But I mean, give Gary Patterson his props too, because he drew up a hell of a defensive game plan for y'all.
Yeah, he did.
It worked.
Sure did.
Well,
because our old offensive coordinator, who's not even 2 years removed, was there. So he knew exactly. He knew our lineups. He knew our plays. He knew our schemes. When we got on that line, he knew exactly what we were doing. Why do you think that like Jermaine Burton, for example, this weekend, he gonna run all fucking over these boys, right? Last weekend, ran all fucking over them boys. What up, Kike? So, I mean, they knew what we were doing. Am I wrong? Can we all at least agree to that?
I mean, they knew what you were doing, but you still had to execute.
They knew, but how do you? But that's what I'm saying. You don't. You only take, and it's like Saban said it himself. You only take what the defense gives you, and when they ain't giving you shit, what do you got? You got to figure it out.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I mean, if you're gonna go with that narrative, you still got to put it on Bryce Young as well. Because why? I mean, he's the one reading the defense. Change the play.
Oh wow, Russell. My team needs help. No, you just worry about them. You just worry about having your little fucking woo say woo, please, whatever the fuck they are. You just make sure they're ready. Just make sure they're ready. That's all I'm gonna say. But and then you turn around and then look at the fucking environment too, bro. I mean, you take the coaching staff situation, and then you take the environment they were in and everything else. The odds were that I'm not gonna say they were stacked against them, but for fucking errors and mental mistakes and stuff like that to happen is to be expected. As much as what happened to be expected, no, not at all. Like that was just it's unacceptable. It is what it is.
Yeah. So there you go. On to the next one. Let's talk about Appalachian State and Texas A&M.
Jesus Christ, man.
You can't about championships. Try to be like the damn Yankees and try to. Can't do it though.
I don't want to hear Nathan. Not nothing. I don't want to hear Nathan from Texas A&M. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Really?
All I'm gonna say is 1939.
That is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
1939. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, Appalachian got a payday and a damn win, and that's.
I'm trying to figure out who the enforcer is. Well, what's up, man? Whoever you are.
Bro, they
man, woman, non-binary. I mean, I don't know. Whoever you are.
Listen to this. This is embarrassing. They only had 97 yards passing and 31 yards. No, come on, man. Come on. This is awful. 97 yards passing. Really? Really? And 89 yards rushing. Total. That's all they did. How do you do that against a Sun Belt team?
Who's that?
Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. Oh, what's up, Gary? Let me tell you something. This is the God's honest truth. Take it or leave it. I don't give a fuck if App State was the last team on the face of the earth. I would not play them. If App State, we needed one more team to play a season, and App State called, I wouldn't play them. I don't know why, but then some bitches, they are the luckiest some bitches in the world, and they figure it out every time.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They figure it out, bro, every time.
How do you hold a team to 97 yards passing, though? That means you literally didn't cross the 50 almost. Like, what did you do? How?
They just stepped off the bus.
Damn.
Room.
Come on, man.
Hey, Fred, do me a favor. Post the link in the chat real quick.
Like, that's what happened. Like, don't get me wrong. I expect Texas A&M to have a better year than what they're having right now. The way that old Jimbo was talking at SEC Media Day and just pretty much like spending all this money on recruiting and telling people that, College Station was the place to be, and now look at them like you wasted all this money. Kids, I don't give a damn like how you do it. Oh yeah, definitely Marshall beating up on Notre Dame, but
thank God we don't have to hear about Notre Dame anymore this season.
Coach team, we'll give them that. Well coached.